Hi, I'm Justin McClure, a content creator, businessman, keynote speaker, Forbes top influencer, sober person, and most importantly, I'm a dad to 3 amazing kids, have a beautiful wife. We have over 1 billion views, millions of followers across platforms. We try to use our influence for good.
We did 10 videos with various special needs kids bringing awareness, cerebral palsy, Down syndrome, and now my kids are not scared of anybody with special needs.
We try to have life lessons. We try to have positive content because the world needs it.
Our friend Noah needs a new heart. Last year, this little guy needed a heart. We raised $50,000 with this video.
We've worked with the biggest brands you can think of, Nike, Google, Disney, and we're so grateful for that. But that's not how my story started.
It didn't all start that way.
I'm gonna share with you a story about humility, a story about success. I used to be a drunk, a womanizer, a drug addict. The biggest distraction in my life for the longest time was myself. The distraction for finding love, happiness, success. For years, I held myself back.
Imagine having the chance to do what you want to do in life, to do what you love to do in life, but having fear hold you back.
One day I decided to look in the mirror and get honest, and I decided the biggest problem in my life was me. This is not impressive, the life that you're living.
But I was still finding a way to live this crazy life. 3, driving under influences. I was 5150. That means you go to a mental ward. That was not my lowest point.
For so many years, as I chased booze and I chased women and other things, it did not fulfill me. I wanted to make one change at first. I said, Justin, why don't you stop drinking? Stop drinking alcohol. Like, just start with that. Start small. You don't have to change your whole life. Start with the one thing. So I didn't drink alcohol that day, and then the next day, and then the next day, and then the next day. I haven't drank since.
I'm not gonna drink tomorrow.
After I stopped drinking for quite some time, I wanted to try to fix the problems that got me to that point. I went to therapy. I started getting in better shape. I started realizing that I didn't need to be in a relationship. I started realizing that I was really just an insecure person who wanted to be loved. But before I could be loved, I had to love myself.
And if you just stay the course, good things will happen for you.
And I'm changing. I'm getting stronger. Through trauma and neglect and other things of why I was abusing myself and why I was making these choices. My mother had me when she was 15. My father died when I was 4. He was 20. My mother was a widow with 2 kids at 19. Life was very difficult.
What I went through as a man and as a person to try to pursue what I really wanted to do in life.
We have to, in a way, destroy the old me for the new me to live.
I'd changed so much within a couple years that my heart became open to other people and human beings.
Those little girls right there were already born, and I adopted those girls. And that's emotional, because it should be. And I want to feel that. Because for many parts of my life, I didn't think I could be a husband or a dad. I became bigger than my problems. And I said, I don't want to live like this anymore. I don't want to be that person anymore. The life I have is based on choices. Everything that we do, every thought that we have makes the world better or worse. There are no idle thoughts.
Was I willing to put in the work that it took to do what I loved?
My story is for you because everyone is trying to do something. If you're climbing the ladder, if you're building a business, if you're an athlete, if you're trying to lose weight, if you are trying to curb that addiction, my story is based on humility, persistence, and resilience.
And there's nothing special about me, but there is something special about what I did. But everyone can do that. The mountain was worth the climb because it allowed me to do exactly what I want to do with my life.